So now that our process method is completed, let's go down and create our fetch email method. So after our last method, let's create a few new lines and start statement with public function fetch email. We're taking two parameters again, case equals null and array equals null as well. Okay, so we check if is an empty case. Now we're checking if is an empty array. If it isn't empty, we're going to create the for each loop. So for each array as key equals value. And what we do here, we create a dynamic variable key equals value. So basically, if the key name is first name, it will become first name, and a value will be assigned to this specific variable. Okay, so we have, actually, let's remove these spaces here. Okay, so we've got our array process now, and all these variables are available for us to be used within our email, basically. Now we start ob start, which is output buffering. We're starting here and require once. And the file we're going to be requiring, we first use the path which we've already defined inside of our config file, so which is represented by the constant called emails underscore path. Then we have directory separator, so dot directory separator to concatenate this thing together. Then we have our case, which in this case will be 1, and then again dot to concatenate, and in between the quotes we're going to type .php. So before we create this file, let's just finish the whole thing. So out variable, and we go ob get clean to get the content from this buffer and close the buffer basically, and then we return this wrap email, and we pass one parameter which is basically output of this buffer, which is the out variable. Okay, so now we need to create the file 1.php inside of our emails path folder, basically, which is at the end of this email path. So if we open our browser, we have our emails folder, which is basically where this path is going to. And let's create a new file called 1.php. And inside of this file is where we're going to put the content of the message, basically the message which we're going to be sending to our registered user. So let's have a look at this in the next video.